Fiber optic star ceiling. Hey YouTube universe, I'm Paul with the Fiber Optic Store. Welcome to part 3 in our 6-part series on illuminating your world with fiber optics. Now, over the past 30 years, I have successfully installed a number of star ceilings myself, but I've also had the privilege of coaching and helping dozens of our customers through the installation of their own star ceilings. We're going to share a couple of those with you here in this episode. One of the customers that we coached went on to be featured in the September 2002 edition of Sound and Vision magazine. Curious as to some of the details? Well, then stay tuned.
As a quick introduction and to better set the stage, allow me to recap some key points from our first video. These videos are part of our introductory overview on illuminating your world with fiber optic filament. We're going to break down 6 different areas where people have incorporated fiber optic filament into. We're only going to fly at 30,000 feet, meaning we're not going to get into a lot of the how-to details surrounding these. That we're going to be saving for some of our future YouTube videos. That said, here's part 3, fiber optic star ceilings. In this episode, we are going to feature not 1, but 4 unique star ceilings. Our first example is from the summer of 2012, when we worked with the Make-A-Wish Foundation to help create a gamer's man cave for a young teen who had been diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor. Given his passion for astronomy and outer space, I was compelled to create an astronomically correct star ceiling, incorporating as many constellations as possible. As you might imagine, given the circumstance, this was a very emotional installation. I felt both honored and humbled to have been given the opportunity to contribute, and to be able to work on this project alongside some phenomenal people. In the end, Nate's Gamer's Man Cave turned out perfect and ultimately brought some joy and happiness into his world. Twinkle, Twinkle Nursery is our next example. Here we coached Tyler on a very unique installation of a star ceiling for his daughter's nursery. What made this installation unique was the fact that Tyler did not use foam panels or a drop ceiling, but rather he threaded the fiber optic filament through from a vacant attic space above the nursery. Welcome to Theatre de Lamont, a personal home theater paradise created by Brian and Debbie Lamont. Featured in Sound and Vision magazine, this installation shares a magical experience that transports visitors south of the border to a cozy Mexican courtyard on a warm, enchanted, star-filled evening. Our final example is very special in that it was my very first star ceiling installation. Here, I collaborated with a friend on an entertainment room that he was creating in his home. Did I mention that this star ceiling installation was nearly 30 years ago? This uniquely themed room featured a boat gently floating in its dock slip as it sat below a starry night sky. This was a drop ceiling installation in a relatively tight area. We utilized mirrors on some of the soffits to create the illusion of depth. So that's episode 3 in our 6-part overview on some of the various uses for fiber optic filament. Are you curious as to what the next 3 episodes might be? Then I'd encourage you to subscribe to our channel. We're deep in post-production and we'll be rolling those out soon. And if you like what you saw, we'd greatly appreciate a thumbs up. The 6 videos in this series are presented as an overview into some of the various uses for fiber optic filament. We'll be delving into some of the deeper how-to details in some of our future videos. If you'd like to look behind the curtain and see some of those details sooner, then I'd encourage you to check out our website. We'll be sure to include links to all 4 of these star ceilings in the description below. And if you'd like some deeper insights and tips into installing your own star ceiling, then be sure to check out our Star Ceiling Installation Guide. Our guide contains many tips and insights, and also answers a number of questions you might have surrounding the installation of your own star ceiling. Our mission? To share and provide ideas, inspiration, and guidance to help you illuminate your world using fiber optics. We want to thank you for hanging out with us for the past few minutes. We appreciate it. Stay safe and be well. We'll catch you next time.